Hi there, Lee here. So I'm out taking a little stroll, finding my bit of space and my bit of time for myself, which I actually do practice what I preach. And I wanted to share a video with you because this has been coming to my mind and I want to share it with you, and I know it's going to help you dramatically because it helps my clients all around the world. So, I want to ask you a question. When you get home after work, do you feel burnt out, frazzled from your chaotic, busy lifestyle, from your work? I mean, the workload, the hours, your nutrition, the way you're living your lifestyle, the speed of life. Do you get home burnt out, worn out, and you just feel like you don't have any energy left for your children, for your partner, for your husband? If that's you, I want to hear it below, because I hear it from a lot of women on a daily basis. I speak to hundreds of women on a daily basis over the years, thousands in fact, and they're in the same situation, same position. I've actually been there myself. I've worked in corporate London for years and moved out of that. But I'm not saying you've got to leave your job. What I'm saying is you've got to learn a few things of how to prioritize your time and stuff like that to get your health back on track and to feel good about yourself. Because if you don't feel good about yourself as a busy executive woman, for example, working in the corporate industry, working at a high level, you're not going to feel good. No one's going to feel good around you, right? The people you work for, the people you work with, your staff, your family, your husband, and especially yourself are going to feel drained and frazzled and burnt out. So there is a way of getting out of this. There's a few ways you can deal with it to sort of get back on track again. If you feel stuck and you are frustrated and you're not sure where to turn, and you just find that your health is spiraling out of control, it's going downhill, it's getting worse and worse, then you need basically to start doing something about it. It's very, very important, because if you don't, it's going to get worse. And maybe it's been doing that over the last 6 months, year, or 2 or 3 years. And I say that because I hear from people every day that tell me the same thing. Lee, 5 years ago, I was in great shape. I was doing this and I was doing that. And I don't know what's happened now. I'm 20 kilos overweight, 30 pounds overweight at least. And I'm in terrible shape. And how did this actually happen in such a short space of time? So I'm speaking to these people on a regular basis. So I want to share with you 3 things that's going to help you basically come from this horrible, tired, burnt out place where you are when you go home, right? And you're sitting on the sofa and you're probably reaching for the takeaways, where you want to get a takeaway pizza or whatever it may be, just to get some food inside you because you're drained. Or maybe you're even reaching for the wine just to numb the day and get over the day, so you actually feel better when you're sitting on that sofa and trying to make yourself feel better after a miserable day. That happens too. So we're trying to numb the pain, we're trying to forget about it, but we're doing it the wrong way. We're not releasing the happy hormones and endorphins to feel good. Taking alcohol and eating certain foods, comfort foods, to try and make ourselves feel better. So I want to share with you 3 things, and I hope you really enjoy them, to show you how to get back on track again. I help my clients do the same thing, right? So here's number one. Number one tip is, unless you start putting yourself first, unless you start prioritizing your time and respecting your time, no one's going to do that for you, right? Everyone's going to be sucking the energy out of you and the time away from you because they feel you don't deserve it, because you don't feel you deserve it yourself. So you've basically got to start telling people to stand back, step away, and to respect your time. If you have a lunch break, you've got to do something in it. Exercise, movement, get out and walk, breathe in, do something healthy. I speak to so many women on a daily basis that they don't even get a lunch break. They have 15, 20 minutes and they say they've got to get back to work again, or they're having their lunch break whilst having meetings and things like that. That's terrible. It's going to burn you out and frazzle you into the ground pretty quickly if you carry on acting like that. So what's really important is, respect your time, prioritize your time. Don't be afraid to tell people to step away, stand back. This is basically your time and it's important for you to concentrate on that, right? Don't be afraid to tell people that. Very, very important. You've got to remember, for you to be happy and healthy, you've got to put yourself first. That may sound difficult for you. You may be saying, yeah, Lee, that sounds easy for you to say. But basically the problem is this: if you don't put yourself first, then basically no one else is going to look after you for you, right? You've got to do it yourself. So put yourself on top of that to-do list, not at the bottom. And I bet a lot of you aren't even on the to-do list, right? Let alone at the bottom. So it's about time you started to do that. Put yourself first, fill your glass before you start filling other people's. Because what will happen is you're going to get dehydrated, burnt out, and you're not going to be able to function. No one's going to be happy if you can't do that, right? Your family, your work colleagues, your job, yourself, you're going to be unhappy and miserable. So that's number one. Prioritizing your time is very, very important. Putting yourself first in life, not last. Okay? And here's number 2. Stop doing diets. Okay, I speak to women on a daily basis that are playing around taking milkshake diets, all these large names that you're fully aware of, where they're basically, these diets are actually suppressing their thyroid, crushing their metabolism, taking away their muscle, losing energy, losing sex drive, making them irritable and angry, hungry, and they're wondering why they don't feel good during the day. Yeah, they may have lost 3 kilos in the beginning. A lot of people can do that. But what happens is that weight comes flying back within a few months, and it comes back at least double. Stop doing diets. They're not doing you any favors. I don't do diets. I don't give any of my clients a diet. Actually, some clients even say to me, Lee, what's the diet plan in your program? I say, I don't have a diet plan. Why would I? A diet is negative. It's basically a negative word in my eyes. It makes people feel bad. It basically makes people think of hunger, and it makes people think of restriction. A diet isn't a positive word in my eyes, okay? So it's basically a nutrition plan that I give, and it works very, very good, and it's sustainable. Diets are not, and that's why 85% of people fail on a diet within the first 2 weeks, because it's not realistic, it's not sustainable, and it doesn't suit our lifestyles, okay, as busy professionals. So that's number 2, stop doing these fad diets, okay? And here's number 3 that may help you as well. If you think you need to have 4 or 5 hours spare at least a week to exercise, then you're wrong, because you don't. A lot of people think, oh, I'm not going to train or go to the gym or look after myself. I don't have the time. That's an excuse. I don't have the time. You do have the time, but the only problem is this, is you have to basically make time, and that time can be just 90 minutes a week. You don't need longer than 90 minutes a week. All right. All my clients are getting great results in just 90 minutes a week. Yes, I didn't say 90 a session, I said a week. 3 times 30. And the reason why they're getting these great results is simply because of this. They're getting a maximum return on investment for their time by doing the right thing. They're not doing what doesn't work. They're doing what does work. That's very important. Stop thinking it's about how long you exercise for. Spinning classes, back-to-back body pump, and doing running for an hour, or running 10k every other day, backwards and forwards from work, putting a lot of pressure on your endocrine system and stressing your body out, causing more cortisol inside of you, putting more stress on your body, and basically making you feel more hungry and more drained. You don't need to be doing that. This is not going to help you in the long run. There's a much better way of doing it, okay? So there's 3 things you need to be focusing on. First one is finding your space, finding your time. You deserve it, okay? You're worth it. You have to put your foot down and start finding that time in your life. Don't say you don't have time. You can find 90 minutes a week, let's be honest. That's the first thing. Respect your time, and other people will start respecting your time for you, and then your health will start to come back. If you don't do that, it's game over. So then number 2 is stop doing diets. Stay away from these diets that crush your metabolism, wreck your thyroid, and make you feel awful, especially when you fail the diet after 2 weeks. Very common problem. And number 3 is you don't need 5 hours a week to exercise. Nobody does. If you're 21 and you have 5 hours a week, then good luck to you. But I know I don't, do you? So basically 90 minutes a week done correctly is the right way. That's how I help all my clients get great results over the years. That's all it is to it. 90 minutes a week. You need something that's realistic and something that is simple to follow, easy to understand, and sustainable. That's what gives you results, okay? So I'll just throw this quick video together for you off my phone. So I hope you liked it. It's a lovely day out here in Stockholm. And I thought I'd get out here and practice what I preach, get some fresh air, find my space, a bit of time for myself. And this come to my mind, so I thought I'd make a quick video for you. I'm speaking to busy executive women every day that are stressed out, busy, can't find some time in their lives to look after themselves. They want to know what to do, they don't know how to do it, they're confused, they're stuck. There is a solution. First, start following them 3 tips, okay? And if you need any help, don't hesitate to reach out. If you have any questions on what I just said, right below, I'm more than happy to help you answer any problems that you may have, okay? Have a great day, and remember, you're worth it. Bye for now.